Guess what movie I saw? The Three Stooges. And this is my movie review. Now, I'm gonna apologize for not posting a review in a while. Me and Will, Sam, and Kevin have been trying to get together to film this. We've just been really busy. But I decided to kind of break the silence with this movie review. Because last Thursday, I actually saw The Three Stooges. And I love it. It is a great movie. Just gonna say that right up front. Now, I am going to go into not a lot of detail. I know in my previous reviews I've gone into detail, but now I'm just going to talk about what I thought about it, what stuck out, that stuff, and a few scenes, so there will be spoilers, so don't complain to me if I ruin the movie for you. Just heads up, so no watching at this point if you don't want spoilers. But for those who have seen the movie and want my opinion, or those who have not yet seen the movie and don't mind some spoilers, here we go. I want to talk about the acting. I thought right up from the beginning of the movie, when they actually had the adults show up, because they didn't start with them as adults, they actually started as they were babies, as they were kids, and then when they came to the adults. So I just want to talk about as the adults, because the kid actors, they did really good. I'm going to say up front, they did really good. But the main Three Stooges, they were great. They look and sound just like the original, and they really captured that I don't know how to describe, but definitely that kind of sense of the Three Stooges, that kind of spirit, if you will. They definitely captured it. They definitely went above and beyond to play the roles. They played them extremely well. The other actors were really good. Definitely who they got with the cast. The cast was great. Who played the nuns did good. Who played the children, the orphanage, did really good. The guy who played Teddy did really good. And the other actors, such as the boyfriend, who I forget the name of, the girl, the wife, the wife, and the father, they did really good. I thought it was really funny when they got the cast of the Jersey Shores to be in there. That was hilarious. I do not like Jersey Shores, by the way. I think it's stupid. There are some people who like it, some people who don't. I respect people who like it. You know, it's an opinion. I mean, I like comic books, and some people hate comic books. Yes, I'm talking to you. You know who you are. There are people in my school who do not like comics. But anyway, so yeah, I don't like the Jersey Shores, but putting them in was actually really funny. I mean, I thought that part would really stink. That would be a big chunk of the movie. Oh, I don't know if it was going to be a big chunk or a little piece, but I thought that piece would actually really stink. But no, it was actually really funny. I actually really liked it. I also really liked when Mo put that toaster over the guy's head and turned it on, and he was like this. I said, okay, if his head exploded, that would have been awesome, but that was just so funny. So yeah, even when the Three Stooges were on the Jersey Shores, that was hilarious. I mean, that was really funny, and I thought that would really stink. But so yeah, they definitely captured the whole spirit of the Three Stooges. Definitely got the whole funny to. It was just funny all around. Just gonna say it's hilarious. You're gonna laugh. You're just gonna laugh. Okay, it is so funny. But they really captured the old sense of Three Stooges. Is what I'm saying. With that said, let's talk about the comedy. The comedy is Three Stooges traditional. Poking in the eye, the sound effects, the punching in the face, the weird stuff. It's just hilarious. Like, they had a skateboard that had not 2 rows of wheels, but 3. And they were on the skateboard, and then they tied leashes around a big pile of poodles and rode that as a car. That's hilarious. So when they did that oddball stuff, that was funny. When they did the stuff with the bike, and when they were leaving the orphanage, that was funny. Pretty much anything they did with the weird vehicles was funny. The slapstick with the poking in the eye, the slaps, all that was hilarious. They had all the same sound effects, first of all. They didn't change the sound effects. That was smart on their part. They didn't mess with the formula that already worked. So that was very good that they kept the old sound effects. So that was really nice. Also, another thing they did, which isn't part of the comedy, but definitely captures the original Three Stooges, was that they broke the movie up into sections. Um, they had the first section, which was 30 minutes, another section, which was 30 minutes, and then the final section, which was 30 minutes. And they labeled them Episode 1, Episode 2, the final episode. That's genius, because Three Stooges, they're not meant to be long. They're meant to be short little comedy things. And that was really smart of them, breaking it up. And they even had the original theme song, which is very smart on their part. All on, you could just definitely tell that they were really trying to capture the original style of the Three Stooges. And in my opinion, they did extremely well. What else am I going to talk about? Story. Story was really good. I really like how they're trying to save an orphanage. I kind of liked how in the end it actually, spoiler alert, turned out to be their fault. That was actually kind of clever. It was their fault that their orphanage is closing down. I also liked the ending, how they end up saving the orphanage without realizing it. That was also very clever. They actually have to end up killing this guy to actually get the money, which turns out is their friend, but they were lied to because they thought it was another person. Confusing as I said it, but if you watch the movie, it made perfect sense. That was funny. That was very clever. That was a really good story they did. They definitely put the story well together with that. I also really liked a lot of the funny moments. I'm sorry, I'm going back to the comedy, but the funny moments were just so funny. Even if you're not a Three Stooges fan, it's just a funny movie. Now, if you are a guy who's like into like, oh, this doesn't make sense, oh, that's impossible, blah 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 blah, you're not gonna like it. But if you just like to see a movie where you can laugh and have fun, this is the movie. I laughed so hard when the car blew up, when the mouse did. Okay, before the car blew up, if you've seen the movie, you know what the mouse did. That was funny. I laughed so hard on that. Yeah, this movie is just so funny. A couple of my friends actually, I went with a couple of my friends, TJ and Taylor, from the topics video I posted on my second channel. I saw it with them. They laughed so hard. We were just all dying. We had so much fun. It was just so funny. And like I said, anyone can see this movie and just laugh. It's so funny. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the story. The story was really good. I thought it was very clever. They didn't really have to actually include this whole murder money thing, but I actually liked it. It was really nice. That was very clever. I actually got me that was clever. Not fully necessary, but pretty clever. I actually enjoyed it. What else? I pretty much just talked about everything I want to talk about. Should probably talk about the stuff that actually happened after the credits, because they did pull something after the movie. They did two things. After the movie ended, they had like this little section where they actually told the people that this wasn't real. Which, come on, if you have a brain, you're going to realize it. So they had the hammers and all that stuff, and they said that it was made out of foam. And they showed it, and they also showed how they poked the eyes, where if I turn aside, they poked it like this. And they added the sound effects and everything. I thought that was unnecessary, but whatever. They also did something else after the movie. They had Three Stooges doing a little dancing comedy. That was also really funny. What else they do? They did a few things. The credits rolled by. That's really it. Just wait till the credits, you'll see a little more slapstick humor. Very funny. So, all around, the movie as a whole was really good. The storytelling was really good, very consistent. Everything pretty much fell into place. The source material they kept. They didn't modify it in any way. They just embraced it. They didn't want to try and update it. They just wanted to make it good. That's what they did. I thought a few of the funny cameos, like the Jersey Shores, that was hilarious. Again, I thought that would really stink, because I freaking hate the Jersey Shores. Again, if you guys like it, it's cool. We all have different opinions. But, I don't like the Jersey Shores very much. So I thought that would really stink. But they made it funny. And it was just all around a really funny movie, and I heavily enjoyed it. I highly recommend just go check it out. I just highly recommend watching it. Watching it in theaters when it comes out on DVD. I might buy a DVD actually. I loved it that much. So yeah, it's really funny. I really, really, really like this movie, and I highly recommend it to anyone who wants to see a really funny movie. It's really funny. Um, it's age appropriate. I mean, you could take anyone that's like 10 to whatever in there, and they'll be fine. It's not an adult style humor. Very based on the original, so it is kid friendly. A few adult moments, but nothing really. It's just a few things, but it's still really funny. The sound effects were hilarious. Like, I really like the one. Okay, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Where the girl's trying to help the guy get into the zoo, and then the guy's like hits her like in the chest, and you hear that sound effect. And he gets over in the lion, and then he starts getting chased by the lion, and then he gets hit, and then the dolphin. Because, yeah, there's a dolphin in this movie, where the guy gets the peanut stuck in the dolphin, and he's giving him, like, the hind leg remover, and the dolphin spits out the peanut, and it goes flying, it hits the lion, and then the lion's, like, really mad, so it goes after the guy and starts, like, not killing him, but ripping him to shreds. That was hilarious. I also really like the sound effect. That was a really nice choice, by the way, for the guys who made the movie. But all around, it's just a really funny movie. I can go on and on about how much I liked it. I could go into greater detail, but I don't want to really spoil it for you guys. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this movie review. It's been a while since I posted one, and I hope you guys liked the movie. Let me know what you think of the movie in the comment section down below. Also, like the video and subscribe to my channel, because that would be really awesome, and you would be officially awesome. Yay! But, yeah, so the next movie I'll be seeing will be The Avengers. That's coming out May 4th. Gonna try and get a group together with my friends to go see the movie. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I've been looking forward to this movie a lot. Actually, in a review, not a review, but a episode of what I bought, I said that I actually got this comic, The Avengers vs. Godzilla. I actually said that this comic book is awesome, and I pretty much said that that they should just stop the Avengers movie and then make it with Godzilla, which would be awesome, but I still cannot wait for this movie to come out. I'm actually going in an Iron Man mask, gonna buy an Iron Man mask at Walmart. You know, the $10 to $20, I don't know if they're $10 or $20, but I'm gonna buy an Iron Man mask and wear it to the theater. And so if you are actually in Massachusetts and you see a guy in a Iron Man mask, that's me, and you can totally say hi to me. That would be awesome. But anyway, I'm going to be going to the Avengers when it comes out with a couple of my friends and an Iron Man mask. So, that'll be the next movie review, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Till then, adios.